Welcome to Mr. D's class, where we're gonna have some fun. Put on your thinking caps now, the party's just begun.
Hi everyone, welcome to Mr. D's Class Online. My name is Mr. D and I'll be your host as we go through a whole bunch of little different segments, things you can do while you're, trying to learn at home. It can be very challenging to learn at home, but you're doing a pretty good job so far, don't you think? I think you're doing great. You should get candy. Definitely ask for candy today. In the meantime, we have Miss A who's going to be doing our calendar and our weather as she usually does. So good to see her. She looks better on Monday than she did on Friday. Did you find Friday she looked a little bit off? I thought so too. I wonder why that was. Anyway, Miss A, can you tell us about the day, the weather, and, what we can expect?
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. 7 days are in a week. I like to sing them quiet.
Hi everyone, good morning. So today is June the 2nd, Tuesday. Yesterday was June the 1st, Monday, and tomorrow will be June the 3rd, Wednesday. Please try to do something around the house and keep your parents happy and make sure that you're doing something to make you happy too. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye. Tomorrow we might have some rain, but it's going to be a high of 21. And this is my doggy buddy. He decided that he wanted to be in the film, so I will see you tomorrow and enjoy the weather. Hopefully the rain holds off. See you tomorrow. Bye.
Thank you so much, Miss A. Great job as usual. Next up, we have Miss B. She's got a new word family that you're going to try to make 5 words out of. Word families are great because you remember the words usually rhyme. Like 99 times out of 100, the words will rhyme with each other, right? So once you find one word, you just got to switch out the sound at the beginning of that word to find more and more and more words. So, Miss B, what is our word family today?
Hi guys, hope you're doing well. It's June already, can you believe it? My goodness, the days are just going so fast. I miss seeing all your faces. Anyways, I have another word family for you. Today's word family is the ache family. So word families usually rhyme. They usually have similar spellings. And we usually just change 1 or 2 letters at the front of the word to make a new word. So let's see what I came up with. So ache, I got rake, bake, take, make, and flake. So see if you can add to my word family here, my ache word family, AKE. See if you can find 5 more words to add to my list. Bye.
Thank you so much, Miss B. A great word family as usual. Next up, we have Miss D, and she's going to be teaching us a little bit of culinary delights, how to cook in a kitchen. These recipes that she's making are really straightforward, really simple. You can do them safely and probably without the help from an adult. You don't need an adult to help you make this stuff. This is one of Mr. D's very, very favorite foods. I know it sounds silly. It makes Mr. D feel like a little kid when he tells people this, but this is probably his 2nd or 3rd favorite food of all time that Miss D is going to show us about. So, Miss D, why don't you mosey on out here and do whatever it is you do. Life skills.
Good morning, guys. On Life Skills with Miss D today, I'm going to switch it up. We are going to make cereal. So my kids are ready for breakfast. They would like Cheerios and Rice Krispies. They can never agree on the same thing. So I've got 2 bowls and I've got my cereal. So first I put my cereal in. Oh, can you let Mr. D know what your favorite kind of cereal is? I would love to know. Okay, so I take mine out of the box and leave them in my pantry just because they fit a little bit easier. And I only have one of these handy dandy Tupperware containers. So until I get another one, that one just stays in the bag. So Max wants Cheerios and Sadie wants Rice Krispies. So I fill the bowls up. Sometimes, like at school, we use scoops, right? And you guys get to do it yourself and you scoop out so many scoops. But at home, I do it for them. Okay, so I have cereal in. I'm gonna add my milk. Max likes a lot of milk. Sadie's kind of in between. She likes just enough milk. All right, I'm gonna grab some spoons and feed them breakfast. Have a great day, guys. Miss yas.
Cereal. I love cereal. What's your favorite kind of cereal? Mr. D has a couple favorite kinds. I love, so many, but Mr. D, Corn Pops. Hello, Corn Pops, I love you. Captain Crunch, great cereal. I also, as I get older, I like kind of plainer cereals, you know, ones that aren't full of sugar. I know it's weird, but like Raisin Bran. Mr. Dees just loves that Raisin Bran. And it keeps you regular too, kids. Anyway, enough about me and cereal. Next up, we have Mr. Duhamel. Mr. Duhamel has a challenge for you that involves counting and building. He's going to get out his Lego, and there is a certain number of blocks that he's going to use to try to make a super tall tower. So, Mr. Duhamel, why don't you take us through that?
Hey, so today's challenge is making a 100 block tower. And you may be thinking, that's a really big tower. Well, although 100 blocks is a lot, you're going to see that if you make it with a wide base, it's not going to be that tall. But before we build, we've got to count. And the easiest way to count to 100 is to count to 10 times. Let me show you what I mean. So I'm going to count 10 red blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I have 10 blocks. And here's how I'm going to keep count. I'm going to put all but one over to the side and put one block here. So that reminds me that I've counted to 10 once, and I'm going to do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then I'm going to put a second block there. I've done it twice. So now I'm going to do that again 8 more times. And I'm going to be using some different colors. So I'm going to keep on counting. So, as you can see, I've counted to 10 times. So I can count by tens. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So that means that I have 100 blocks, and now I'm ready to build. Well, there we go. The 100 block tower is finished. And so your challenge is to build a tower with 100 blocks. And don't forget to count before you build, or else it's going to take you a really long time. You can count to make it easier on yourself to 10 times. Anyways, bye for now.
Cool tower, Duhamel, as usual. Very, very cool. And happy to see you. I know we didn't see you yesterday, so it's always nice to get you back in front of the camera, you know, doing all that jazz. Next, Miss B is back with a new word ladder, a word ladder that Mr. D stayed up too late last night, so I'm going to tell you. We've been watching this great Canadian baking show on Netflix, which is the worst because all you want to do is eat baked goods as you watch it and after you watch it. So all I've been craving is like cinnamon buns and cakes and breads and all sorts of stuff that's really tasty, but probably is sometimes food that I shouldn't eat every day. Anyway, so I'm really tired. And this word ladder has to do with tired. It's all about being sleepy and sleepy time. You know that feeling when you've stayed up too late. Maybe it's a weekend, or maybe it's now maybe every day is a weekend. So maybe you've stayed up too late and you just don't feel like doing much. You're very tired and lethargic, we say, when it's kind of a lot of work to move your body or to move your brain to do stuff. Anyway, this is a long introduction for Miss B just to show us this next word ladder. So
up the ladder, nowhere to go, feel the wrongs living under my toes. Try to catch up, everything is a clatter. Ooh, son, now get up the ladder.
Hey guys, how's it going? Hope you're all keeping well. It is word ladder time. So today's word ladder is called sleepy time. So the word at the bottom is sleep, and our first clue says to flow or trickle slowly, take away one letter. Next clue says an animal that gives us wool, add one letter. Baby birds make this sound, take away 2 letters, then add 1. To take off the skin of an orange, change 1 letter. Another name for a bucket, change 2 letters. A friend, take away 1 letter. Children often sit on their parents' s. Rearrange the letters. To make applause, add 1 letter. To hit, change 1 letter. A liquid that comes from trees, take away 1 letter. A short rest, change 1 letter. So there you go, guys. I'm gonna go and give this one a try, and I'll see you all soon. Bye for now.
thank you, Miss B. Mr. D realizes he has been talking a lot this episode. I feel maybe like I'm a little bit lonely. You know, some days in this time of learning at home and as this sickness goes through the world and all this stuff, every day is a little bit different. Some days I don't feel very much like being in front of the camera or doing this stuff, and some days Mr. D is really into it, right? Today I'm really into it. I think I need to have a conversation with somebody because I'm talking a lot. Anyway, great job, Miss B. Thank you. As usual, we'll put those word ladder sheets up on our choice board so you have a chance to try it out before we give you the answers tomorrow. And speaking of answers, our next segment, Mr. D is going to go over our problem of the day from yesterday, which had to do with hamburgers, if you remember, and show you how he solved it. And then I'm going to show you the problem of today and see if you can try and solve that one. So here we go. Holly buys 12 burgers and she shares them equally among her 4 nephews. How many burgers do they each get? Well, there's a whole bunch of different ways we can solve this, different complexities. I can make each one of these a burger, right? And say, okay, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, I think that's 12. Right, so I can get my 12 burgers and I can just start dividing them into 4 piles. 1, 2, oops, I grab that one. 4, right? So that's 4. And then I'm going to get to 8, right? 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I could do another burger in each one. 9, 10, 11, and 12. There's 12 burgers and 4 groups, right? You can see that. What's nice about this is even they gave us a picture, guys. Watch, 4 kids, 4 nephews, right? We'll call my 4 nephews, we'll call them nephew A, nephew B, nephew C, and nephew D, right? So that's 4 nephews, and I can see each nephew gets the same amount here. And of course, if I really wanted to, I could do some division, and I could realize that the answer is the same, 3. If Aunt Polly buys 12 burgers and shares them with 4 nephews, each gets 3, which, by the way, I don't know, these nephews should not eat 3 hamburgers. I think that's too many. Okay, your problem of the day for today. Frank has $10 and Freddie has $21. Well, how many dollars do they have altogether? This is a pretty straightforward addition question. If Frank has 10 and Freddie has 21, how much do they have altogether? Try and figure that out and email the answer to Mr. D if you can get it. So if that's your problem of the day, what comes next? You know it, Mr. D tries to keep things in the right order. Next up is our choice board for the day. So let's have a look, see some of the options you have for making your learning come to life today. Ladies and gentlemen, you are going to clean your body. You can choose Reflex or Prodigy, but I would like you to do one of them. There are 2 things built in here. First of all, you are the cereal master. Anyone who wishes to eat cereal shall have to come to you. In other words, try and make some cereal for yourself or for someone else. And also, Mr. Duhamel challenged us to build a 100 Lego tower. Send pics. Here's my email address. Come on, I want to see this great Lego tower you've built. Our problem of the day is built in right here. Can you make 5 words that end with ake? A-K-E. We have our grammar sheets, our Epic and Lexia. Pick one, Epic or Lexia. I love Lexia. I know you guys like Epic more, but pick one all the same. Here's your word ladder, Sleepy Time. You can check that out. Brand new Kahoot today, folks, and it is a word challenge, and I think some of you, probably half of you, can get perfect on this. If you try it out, pretty quick, pretty easy, just click here, and you're off to the races. Phys Ed Choice Board. If you go on a neighborhood walk with an adult, how many things do you see that are purple? Not very many, but there's some. And we have music, drawing, dancing, coloring to round out our choice board. I hope you enjoy it. Well, that's all the time we have for today, ladies and gentlemen, as we go through another beautiful, wonderful Tuesday. I can't believe we are well into June now. And that means not very much time left of these videos or us spending time together, even digitally. It's been great to see you, though. I'm so happy to meet up with you, even if it is only over a screen. You know I really like it when you send me emails, even if there are a few words, and I know writing is sometimes a hard thing to do, but I love hearing from you guys. It makes me happy when I get an email from any of you. So don't be scared to email Mr. D, just to say hi, show me what you're working on, what's going on in your life. Aside from that, I guess I'll see you tomorrow, probably same time, same place, for another great episode of Mr. D's Class Online. Thank you, and be well.
Welcome to Mr. D's class, where we're gonna have some fun. Put on your thinking caps now, the party's just begun.